going live. Hope y'all are doing well. It's time to update the market, so let me get myself situated. Another week, another Saturday, or Sunday, whenever we do it. Time to update this live market. Hope y'all are doing well. Let's get ready to rumble. Almost situated. I am situated, but I'm almost situated at the same time. I don't know where to put Snorlax tonight. He can't go right here in the middle of the screen. I guess Snorlax, you get a day off, bro. You're chilling tonight. Alright, we're good. Hope y'all are good too. Going through market updates. We'll talk about sealed product, whether booster boxes, ETBs, and Pokemon Center ETBs. We're going to go through them all, just like we've done for the last 3 months. Nothing changes other than the fact that it's a new week. If you guys want to divert off course, always feel free to come talk to me. I need to do my market updates because I need to know what's going into December and what to look forward to for Christmas. We'll start with Phantasmal Flames. Wave 2 comes out soon. Keep that in mind. It's already starting to trickle in, but the real big buying opportunity is going to be in December with this product. We're going to get a lot coming out soon. It's going to get very hot very fast. It's down 33% on the month. It had a big jump. It danced on the $120 line before it all came out, and then everything came out and it just took off. Or no, sorry, it plummeted. Plummeted would be the right word. Right all the way down to about $80 right now. I saw a Black Friday deal for these bad boys for about $80. So it's 87 with shipping. We'll call that, it's still 85, but I'll update it for fairness reasons to 87. What are we doing? Are we going to go through booster boxes first? Typically, the last couple weeks I've been doing booster boxes, Pokemon Center ETBs, ETBs, do we want to go all the way through everything one shot at a time? Hope y'all are doing well. Thank you for coming by and saying hi. Shout out to all the homies, ladies and germs out there. Hope y'all are doing well. I will go through, oh no, $200 for a Pokemon Center ETB seems like a reasonable price still. This thing was $185 last week. Now it's $200 this week. $200 is not terrible for the secondary market. Wish it would go lower, but at the same time, these Pokemon Center ETBs usually rival the booster boxes. So is the booster box going to fall, or is the Pokemon Center ETB got room to move? The booster box is still sitting around the 270 mark right now. So it's still there. It's been holding it for about a week now. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask me. I'm always around. Smash that like button. Can't thank y'all enough. Do all the cliche things all the streamers tell you to do. You already know what it is. UOENO. Yeah, but we're just chilling today. Phantasmal Flames hasn't done a lot of moving. ETBs averaged up a little bit. Pokemon Center ETBs been about the same. And then the booster box price is doing the same thing right now. So nothing too crazy there. Let's see what moving into Mr. Mega over here is looking like right now. With Mega Evolutions, what are we doing? Let's shop for some Mega. The enhanced booster box is in the ballpark of $240. It was almost $220 on eBay. You can get a gold star seller to sell this thing for $240. That's still where it's at right now. $240 enhanced booster box. The ETBs themselves are around $80 to $85. There was a couple deals out there on Black Friday. You could pick these up for $70 to $75 respectfully. So they knocked off 10. So the Mega ETB is still about 85 right now. Nothing too crazy. I actually found this in a store the other day, believe it or not. It was a rainy day and I needed to take the little one for a walk, so we went to the mall, and lo and behold, we found Mega Evolutions at MSRP sitting right there in one of those display boxes. So sometimes you can do it. If you want to say, Comment down below what store did you find them in if you want me to tell you where I found them for MSRP. And let me put it this way. People were standing in GameStop in the mall laughing when I asked. It's like, hey, do you guys still have the Charizard UPC? And there was one that was sitting on the shelf and it was opened. And the person behind the desk goes, yeah, it's for so-and-so. And they're like, sorry, I can't sell you this one. It's for one of our workers. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not mad about it. I already had one. I got one off the Pokemon Center. I'm like, okay, thank you. Have a nice day. And I walked out. There was like 10 more people in there behind me. Walked in asking for Pokemon. And then the next thing you know, lo and behold, there's Pokemon in another store that nobody knew existed. That's how it goes sometimes. Sometimes you find the gems. And it's not a store you would even think to look in. Most people wouldn't either. But yeah, it'd be like that. It's not one that everybody says go check. And when I checked out at the register, the cashier was like, "Wait, we sell these here?" I was like, "I found them." They're like, "It's scanned." I'm like, "Is there a limit?" And they said no. I'm like, "Okay, I'm gonna call my brother. Does he want any?" I'll go ask. And sometimes it works like that. I just bought myself 2 ETBs and I was happy with that. Took my 2 ETBs and left. Bought my brother a tin and an ETB and left. And that's how it should be. Hopefully it can get back to that where it's just like, yeah, you can go in and get whatever you want. 85 for a black bolt, right? 87 for a black bolt right now. What store? Too much suspense? Hey, someone had to ask. I wasn't going to say it unless someone asked. What store it was? I found it in Macy's, believe it or not. There's a toy section in Macy's in the back. And it was just chilling there. It was in one of those end display cases. The cardboard boxes that they make. They had at the bottom, it was the Giovanni Destined Rivals collection box. The second tier was the tins of Mewtwo, Nidoking, and Persian for Destined Rivals. And then the third row was Mega Lucario, 3 ETBs, Mega Gardevoir, 3 ETBs. And then above that was it was Drifloon, Cosmo Hollow, single check lane blisters. Macy's, would have never guessed. Yeah, that's how it feels, bro. That's how it feels. It'd be like that sometimes. But yeah, Macy's. So I walked in. I knew it would be a store to walk around. It's not. It's a big enough store where like my kid can get running around and having fun, and he just likes saying hi to people. So he'll wave to all the workers and have a nice walk. Thankfully, the mall around us is still semi-habitable in the fact that it's what's the way to put it? It's not a ghost town. That's what I say. So it doesn't feel crummy to walk into. It's like a nice mall. So it was perfect for a cold, rainy day when you can't take the kid for a walk, if you know what I mean. If you got a kid, if you're not there yet, trust me, you'll find ways when your kid has been cooped up in the house for so long. It's like, all right, it's time to get out of here. We're gonna go for a drive. But if he sits in the car too long, he falls asleep, and that's not what you want. So it's like, what are we gonna do? Let's go run around the mall, kid. But remember, Macy's bought out Toys R Us when they went bankrupt. 100%. That's right. That's where it was. The section in Macy's, it said like right in the corner at the top of it, it said Toys R Us. So you're 100% correct. It was like a little Toys R Us section in Macy's. So that's the only reason I knew it was there, because I've walked in with my wife and we look for clothes or whatever the kid needs, and oh yeah, there's a toy section there. Why not go take a look? $130 for an ETB right now? Is it really going that high? Wow, it is. $130 for a Destined Rivals ETB. It's now up higher than it was when pre-release came out. Pre-release before it came out on the day of release was $125 for Destined Rivals. So it's getting up there. Destined Rivals refuses to slow down right now. $310 for a Pokemon Center ETB for this bad boy right now. That's nuts. $310 for a Pokemon Center ETB. dude, the market's crashing. I don't know about that, man. I think if you think about it respectfully, people are taking all their money they thought they had and moving it into Christmas presents. You got to buy for your friends and family, or just your family, or your nieces and nephews. That's really where the money is right now. The money's in that area. It's going towards the fam. So are you going to spend all your money that you made on a couple extra boxes when you can't find them? Well, realistically, the smart decision is make sure you get your... Whoa, Destin Rivals for 400? Let me look on eBay real quick. Destin Rivals... Booster boxes. What's booster boxes? What booster boxes selling for? That's what we're looking at, Max. You can feel free to look at, ask any questions you want. If you want me to look at a specific one, they're selling for 400 right now. These are going for $400. 350 from the UK, shipped with 40 bucks. Booster boxes are 400 bucks again. Booster boxes are back up to the 400 line. They came under for a couple weeks, but now they're back up there. Yeah, it's all right here. I've got 3 months of charts. I've been working on... I like working on this chart for forever, bro. Is that Espanol? Habla Espanol? Lo siento. No, 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 no. You might be right. It is. Good eye. Good look. No, it's 380. So 380 today, 380. Let's see, what else is there? 397 shipped from the UK. So it's 390, 370 right here with 10 bucks on top. 403 with 30 shipping. It's close. Good catch, Julian. I appreciate you seeing that. Is there any booster boxes you want to talk specifically? We're just going through the whole thing. I've got a cold bevy in my hand, and I've got, not really right now, but by my side, and I've got time, and that's all that matters. So you can just sit back, chillax. I am not playing music because we're also streaming on YouTube. I'm up to 360 subs on YouTube. Shout out to the YouTube gang. It's every month we've been doing 100 subs on YouTube. It's been a blast. Been growing. So hopefully in 1 year we'll have more than, I guess, 1,000 subs. That'd be pretty cool. So if you got YouTube, if you like using the YouTube, go say what's up. Wait, is that 2:30 now? It is. Journey Together is 2:30. Did you get the Pokemon Center drop of the day? Which one, Joseph? The booster bundles? Yes. The ETB, I got error 15 on checkout. And then someone was telling me, yo, Pat, just change your credit card to a debit card. I was too thick-headed. I kept implementing my credit card. So unfortunately, Joseph, I got screwed at checkout. But I tried, man. Tried like hell. 82 for this right now. Yeah, I didn't know you could change from credit card to debit card at checkout, and it might go through for you. I just kept spamming the checkout button with credit card and got error 15, and I'm like, darn, there goes my chance. My hopes and dreams were crushed for getting a Pokemon Center ETB. You're like a father to me, bro. I appreciate you. I'm only 34. So, I mean, yeah, I'm a dad now, but I'm not that old. I remember being like 13, 14 years old and playing like Xbox with, Xbox 360, Xbox One. You always played with older people that liked video games. I guess it's the same thing now. Like, I'm on the other side of that. I'm not the young blood going anymore. You're kind of like the old head. But then again, it is what it is. Everybody likes their ways to have fun. I'm not sitting here bashing anyone for their hobbies, and I hope nobody bashes me for things that I like to do too. That's all it is at the end of the day. 130 for Prismatic. 335 for an ETB or PC ETB. I reached Unk status. Uncle Pat. There. Oh boy, here we go. Oh boy. It should be Uncle Pat's projects. Respect. Respecting this, just got back in, got access to Phantasmal Flames. That's what's up, bro. Shout out to you. Thank you for coming by, Andrew. On YouTube, I appreciate you. I try to check both. If I had 3 monitors, it'd make life easier. I could put 1 monitor for TikTok, 1 monitor for YouTube, or I could split them both. That'd be nice and easy. It'd be easier that way. Yeah, we're just big chilling. That's all it is. What was that? I do not want that on the screen. There we go. For an ETB, what's that, Aaron? I got you. Talk to me. Talk to me. Talk to me. 6 for an ETB. What 6 are we talking, bro? What ETB are you talking about? Like, what is the best 6 ETBs to buy right now? Or what are 6 ETBs you should avoid right now? 72 for surging right now. Am I selling? Do I have things to sell doo-doo garbage? I have things that I've bought in the shop. I could pin something on here and put it up there for you to see. I don't want this to be a, hey, I'm gonna force you to buy. If you need something or want to look at things because you're bored or you just got that money like that and you got money to blow and you want to talk about something, I can pull up everything that I have in my shop. So like I could show you. But yes, send the pin. Which one are you talking about? You want the light? What are you looking at? You want a binder? I can pin you anything, bro. That's the light right there if you wanted to hit that. Ready? I'll help you. There you go. Well, yeah, I'm not going crazy. It's up to you what you want to buy. The stuff to buy, it's just like, it's because I make videos. The reason I make videos is TikTok gives me money to make videos, and then if I make videos and they do well, they pay me more money, and then what do I do with the money? Put it right back into the hobby. It's like, it's a never-ending cycle. So it's like, yeah, if I can promote stuff and TikTok will pay me to do it, and they'll give me money to do it, well, take that money. I want to start a series. TikTok paid me. How many packs did they pay me for? And then let's open all the packs. That's the goal. The goal, well, my wife's goal is that I never touch any of the money. But I have a budget that I set, and it'd be cool if TikTok could just cover all that. Or YouTube could cover all that too. Buy all the Phantasmal Flames sealed for an investment. I would slow down on all of it, but definitely worth buying 1 or 2. I wouldn't go more than 3 Pokemon Center ETBs, Andrew, if you're taking that. Make shorts of you talking to chat. I should, bro. I should. YouTube, every short I've ever put on YouTube doesn't pick it up. I don't understand that algorithm at all. I did one video on Instagram that did 250,000 views. It got up to almost 400K. On TikTok, it did 10,000 views, and on YouTube, it didn't even get 100 views. So it's like, is shorts worth it? I'm not sure. I don't know. But yeah, we're just chilling. One long-term investing in, realistically, I'm buying Prismatic Evolutions. I'll help you out, bro. The Lucario box, if you just want price per pack, it's one of the best price per packs out there. If you can get it in your area for $100, 100 to 110, it's not bad. 14 packs for $100 is not a bad run. The other box is the Umbreon box. Let me get it for you, my guy. Find it real quick. The Umbreon Prismatic Poster Collection is 110 is where I've seen it. So if you can find this thing for, it's 11 packs. So you'd like to keep it under $10 a pack. But the Espeon last time I looked, it was going for 250 in a PSA 10, and the Umbreon was going for 500 in a PSA 10. I don't know what they're going for right now. I'd need to look them up. Let's do that. Why not? Let's go down this rabbit hole. Umbreon, prismatic, prismatic evolutions, poster, or no, premium collection. PSA 10. Let's see what it's going for today, because I haven't looked in a minute. Finding is also a tough thing. No, not the... We're not looking at that one. Premium figure collection. I need to find it first. Promo. Finding it's tough. There it is. Premium figure collection EX 176 Hollow PSA 10. 176 PSA 10. Let's see if we can find it. Nope, still eBay has none out right now. Maybe it's not here right now. We'll see. If I buy more Phantasmal Flames, what's up, fam? How you doing, Blood and Teeth? I'm doing well, man. What's good? If I buy one more Phantasmal Flames, good advice. I have my first graded PSA 10 submission. I'm excited for it. Bro, I hope it gets a 10, bro. I hope you get it. I hope your first graded card comes back at 10, my guy. I have a couple graded cards that I'm holding on to right now that I bought for under 150, and some of them have shot up to $400 to $500. Yeah, I can't find it. I don't know where it is right now. I'm sorry. I can't find the promos right now. We'll just keep going on with Surgeon Sparks then. Booster box is at $250. Good. What's the ETB sitting on right now? Bro, how would you price out the Mega Blaziken EX Premium Collection? Bro, I haven't even looked at that yet. That's the new one coming out? Mega Blaziken EX. It's old. I need to see it, bro. I'm sorry. This right here, the matte. Nope. Alright, we gotta find it. That's my thing. Give me a second. I'm going to have to go on TCG Player. Is this the one you're talking about? I see the playmat. People probably have the playmat like it's their job. Let's see. Mega. Oh, no. You said Mega. Mega Blaziken Premium Collection. Nope. Gotta love trying to find new things. Oh, no, I don't want that old... I don't want to go down that road. Mega. Alright, slow down. EX Premium Collection. There it is. That's the playmat. I got you. How would I price that out? Well, first off, it's for $1,200 on here. Let me look it up real quick. Oh, this is from X and Y. My brother collected back then. I was not collecting at this time, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. So it's at $850 right now. What are the... I'm not even going to sit here and act like I know. You're going to teach me right now, my guy. Get ready to teach me. Salamence EX. Swampert. No, I'm not even going to lie to you. I've never seen it. It's right here, but I can't even pull it up. We got an error trying to pull it up. Yeah, the page is missing, so I'm going to have to go to outside the sold stuff right now. Nope, can't even find it. Collection box is non-existent. But it's only one of them, and I have only one I've ever seen. Well, Crunch, bro, that's awesome. First off, that's awesome that you have the only one. Yeah, man, you have a niche item. We can do this. I can look up, give me 1 second. We can go on a different website that tracks all the data of singles, and we can see if we can find it here. This might be your best bet. The Blaziken XY Black Star right here. Do you want the... here's the bad boy. It's not really expensive if that was the card we're talking about, which it seems like it is. I think you have such a niche item, bro. I would hold on to it. It's definitely valuable sealed. So let's look at the sealed section and see if we can find it. They don't even have it on here. Unless, let's see. No, your item isn't even. Ah, here it is. Perfect. 850 on eBay right now. That's what it's showing. I wish I had. I don't have. I'm not logged into this website. Mega Lucario EX is a pretty card, 100%, bro. It's one card I hope to pull. That's the only Mega Blaziken card there is to promo. Well, then, my guy, I will put it this way: if there comes, typically when something that low key comes in, give it some time, and it'll fly. For the next, maybe the Blaziken promo, people start looking back to the old Blaziken promos. So you might be you're down one of those rabbit holes that like people talk about but have no knowledge of. It's like, oh yeah, I'm looking down these rabbit holes and nobody knows, and I'm going back into areas. People they're like, what should you do right now? And then people say in those videos, oh, go look at things nobody else is looking at. Where you're like, well, how do I find things that nobody is looking at? And then you're literally showing us something that nobody knows about and is looking at. I gave my Silver Tempest Lugia for it. Ooh, I like the Silver Tempest Lugia, but that box is nice. I've never seen one of those boxes. I would hold on to this box, bro. I hope you're storing it in a climate-controlled area for sure, my guy. And I have 3 more of them in a 10. That's what's up. Yeah, you're ready. You're ready for the spike. The big spike. If it's a 10, I'll give you a call. Dude, definitely do, please. Definitely do. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I'm mad respect for you to have the opportunity to get something that's a niche of a niche right there, bro. You have... Oh, bet. No, thank you. Thank you for showing me, because I like learning, too. These oh, hey, gang, what's up, Spaghetti? Thank you for coming by and sharing your opinion. I hope someone gave you a hug today. $90, and it's not really. I'm not really sitting here saying, "Oh, I'm gonna buy 15 Stellar Crown ETBs." It's more about the market and the vibes. That's all it is, bro. So if you want to come sit here and laugh, be my guest. Thank you for smashing the like button and chilling. Ruby and Sapphire about to come out again, 100. I believe you are correct, man. I think you are correct. Yeah, no hate, no shade. Just chilling, vibing. That's it. I've been doing Pokemon content for a while now, and it's why not do something you enjoy? That's it, man. It beats going to bed at 9 o'clock at night because you're bored out of your mind. That's for sure. So if you look at it through that lens, man, this is pretty chill. How's everyone doing? Keeping track? How does everyone keep track of inventory? You can use Collector app, Rare Candy app. There's a couple apps out there that can help you. You can go through spreadsheets. And that's right, Crunch, 100%. I did notice that too. But at the same time, trolls are trolls. Good fun is good fun. And if people are hating on you, you know you're doing something right. We're the only person doing spreadsheets out here on the TikTok space, and I've been doing it for 3 months and sharing with it and reposting it on YouTube. So people know me for the spreadsheet content. Guys hit me up in the DMs and ask, "Hey, what's out there to buy right now?" I don't share this. I wish I really should. If you sub to me, I'll send you the link to it. When on TikTok, I want to start a Discord. That's next summer's project. That's not this winter's project. I'll start one soon. I don't have the vibes ready to send it out to people right now. I'm still building it. I want to build something appropriate. So that's just where we're at right now. It's just good fun. So thank you guys for the likes. Collectors top tier 100%. Your spreadsheet looks awesome. Thank you, Oreo. I appreciate that, man. I try. Am I the best master of spreadsheets ever? No. I mean, ChatGPT couldn't even build me a spreadsheet algorithm to make it work where it didn't break. So I'm like, all right, guess we just keep doing it manually, which is good. I appreciate the vibes. Doing it manually, and just talking to people and sitting here and having a good time, a good old cheer and a chat, makes it more enjoyable. If I clicked a button and said auto run on my spreadsheet, I wouldn't be able to sit here for 3 hours staring at a phone hoping somebody said something to me. At least this allows me to just go through the market, chill and chat and vibe with people, and if you like it, you watch. If you don't, you don't. I'm not one of those guys that's blasting Darude Sandstorm in your ears, or just playing whatever on music. That's not what I'm doing. So thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate them. Yeah, we're just chilling. That's all. That's the vibe. Not trying to blow anybody's eardrums out. Haven't had Pokemon since 1999, but got back into it. I'm loving the new ones I see, but still in love with the 151 and the almighty Mew 100. Andrew, me too, man. I'm the same boat in a way. Vintage definitely still has my heart because I'm still trying to finish my childhood binder, Jungle Fossil and base set. Just working on finishing that whole binder. Once I finish that, I think I'll more or less heavily collect modern cards, because my goal right now is to finish that vintage set. $80 right here for Temporal Forces. But yeah, I'm working on finishing that, and then I'm gonna start to really collect. I do want to finish a master set of Prismatic Evolutions. That's the set that got me back in. I know it's a nightmare set to even try to pull anything from, and the best way to do it would be just buy everything, because yeah, that's the smart money. Smart money says, do you want to spend $10,000 to pull the Umbreon to guarantee pull an Umbreon, or or 20,000? Sorry, it's 20,000 because it's a 1 in 2,000 chance of opening a pack that has an Umbreon in it. So do you want to spend 20 grand opening for Umbreons, or do you want to just buy the I was gonna say buy the SOB. Let's put it that way. New here, what are you doing exactly? What's up, Mike? We talk Pokemon content, man. So I got a Pokemon market spreadsheet that looks through. I've been doing this for 3 months. Every either Saturday or Sunday, we do Pokemon market content update. You can follow me on YouTube. I post YouTube content almost every single day. The only day I didn't post was Black Friday because I was with the fam. Yeah, the night before Thanksgiving dinner and all that stuff. So, but yeah, I post YouTube content every single day. TikTok content almost every single day, and then I live stream on the weekends because I like live streaming on Saturday because all the product comes out Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then some places still put product out on Saturday, and then we take a look at everything going into the next week. Where's the market moving, and what's been going on with it from here. Trying to gauge a realistic approach to everything. Not perfect at it, but at the same time it's fun to do. So that's really what it's at. If you like Pokemon, if you like the market stuff, the investment side of things. Now, is this all MSRP? I can give you all the MSRP plays if you want. You just got to be able to put the work in. And if you're in an area like me where it's not always the most advised thing to do, where you want to go search at 5 in the morning for something, or if you just, you work, you can't really have those opportunities. This is a different way to look at what the best play is out there. Now, am I telling you to go buy Paldean Fates at $240, or am I telling you to go get the Great Tusk box? I would say go get the Great Tusk box. The box comes out, I'll show you, give me a second. Great Tusk box, let's see. Paldean Fates, Great Tusk and Iron Trends Premium Collection box. Give it a minute. That would be so cool. The Mew promo from the movie got me back into it, and all the guys doing is stalling and blessing kids. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, we're trying to help. That's it. We take it one day at a time. Surging ETB is underpriced. No, Ashwin. Above $10 over MSRP is not the end of the world. It's the Twilight Masquerade and Surging Sparks are the two most printed boxes out right now, so that's why it's factored in like that. Anything under $75 is not bad. When you come into like Surging Sparks and Twilight Masquerade, There's still areas where those are the cheapest out there, yes. Twilight Masquerade is an expensive set, believe it or not. But this box, Walmart, December, this box drops. So it should come out this week. Take a look for this box. Paldean Fates, one booster bundle of it, 6 packs is $100 right now. So this box is going to be up there, probably between 120 and 150, maybe 200 bucks. How many packs is it? It's 11 packs. And Paldean Fates, a pack of Paldean Fates right now is what? Oh, my bad. Pack of Paldean Fates is market is $14. 13, 14 bucks. So market's up there. It's $129 on eBay. Yeah, so you're gonna get this thing. There's steals coming. You're gonna have an opportunity to find it for a steal. I was trying to sell Twilight ETBs for $65 and no one seems interested. Oreo, that's okay. I wouldn't go crazy with the Twilight stuff, bro. I would keep it. Honestly, I would keep Twilight. I'll show you. Give me a second. Let me find it. Twilight Masquerade. The cards in Twilight Masquerade don't have the same like price. Greninja's top card, it's $330 right now out there. Greninja's $330, Perrin's $90, Eevee's $60, Carmine is $60, Blood Moon Ursaluna is $40. Chansey, that was my chase card and I got it. I bought it. I'm happy I have it. It's a $35 card right now, $30 to $35 card right now. The Greninja is sitting at $330 is a big win. This is definitely not one of those sets that's slept on 100%, but people just aren't buying it because there's so much else out there. If you had $100 to your name right now, you bought Twilight Masquerade, okay, are you going to see a big return on a ETB? Not really. If you're trying to buy Twilight Masquerade, buy the booster box. Your big return on investments right now are if you took that $100 and you bought, whether it's Prismatic, Dollar General had Prismatic for ETBs this next week out there for $40. So you're flipping that. That's what people are looking for. They're looking for that, the Paldean Fates Great Tusk box. They're looking for the Prismatic Umbreon box, the Tyranitar box, and then the Phantasmal Flames Charizard UPC for $90 that Costco's supposedly going to drop. And then what's the other items? Mega Evolutions out there. ETBs, those ain't too bad right now. A lot of people are still ripping those. And then the Prismatic booster bundles and the 151 booster bundles. I mean, you get a 151 booster bundle. It's you buy it at MSRP for what's a booster bundle? 30-ish, 25-ish bucks, and then you can resell that thing for $100. You can't find 151 out there for cheap right now. 151 is expensive. So you have to just take that into consideration. Gold Charizard, I pulled one today. My friend sold it week 1 for $300 to a local card shop. So let's see. That's a good question. I pulled the Piplup. I'm just happy I have a card. It's $450 right now, bro. $450. It's had a couple legs down. $450 is where it's at. So if you can sell this thing to a card store for $300, that's not a bad win. If you want to list it on Facebook Marketplace and try to see if someone will buy it for $400, that's not a bad win. But then one of my friends got Mega Lucario EX Gold. I got you. I'll take a look at it. One of my friends got the Mega Charizard right here. He put it up on Facebook Marketplace for $600, and he got ghosted when he tried to sell it for $500. So he's probably going to go to a card store and try to sell it for $450. I mean, you got to go both ways with it. You just got to be careful with what you're doing and protect yourself. That's really what it's at. Mega Lucario Gold card is about $390 to $400 right now. That's what we're looking at. If it grades a 10, how much it's going for? I got you. Let's see. Mega Lucario. Give me 1 second. We'll take a look. Always, I appreciate you. If you don't ask the questions, there's really no show, so I appreciate you. We go both ways. 1K. You're looking at 1K for a Mega Lucario right now in a PSA 10. I got you, and I can't thank you guys enough. I would really appreciate if you guys hit the like button. The more likes, the more the TikTok algorithm on, believe it or not, throws the live stream out there. So if this thing gets more likes, more people come join, and then so on and so forth, snowballs from there. Pal, Dan, we're on Paradox Rift right now. But yeah, if you guys got any questions, feel free to ask. Always happy to answer them to the best of my ability. For the Gold Charizard, oh, you want the PSA 10 for the Gold Charizard? I haven't done the update video on that, actually. I got you. Gold Zardy boy, 3K right now, my guy. I'll go look on eBay. We'll take it to eBay just to make sure. Just to make sure we got the most recent out here. So it might last sold might be 3K. Let's see, 4,500. That was a week ago, so it hasn't settled yet. Let's see what the most recent PSA 10s are listed for. Japanese, English. It's a bid. So when this closes in 2 days, we'll know. They are still up there at 4,700 above everything else. The Japanese ones are around 1,700. So there's two out here right now in English. One, I don't know if you can see everything, but this one's out here for 47. I'll turn the camera so you can see. 47.50. 47.50 is that's where that's at. My bad. I'm just resetting the camera. There we go. Good. 3K is still a lot, bro, but give it a couple weeks. Once people look to take that that 4-minute stuff. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate you guys. Once it takes that 4-minute one and just starts to grow, then we move on from there. And we just keep moving. We're vibing. But yeah, sorry, what I'm saying is the Gold Charizard. Sorry, I got distracted for a second. I was reading another question. Never had a real hit this time, but 11 years old, 1999, my brother and I hit so many Charizards. It's unreal. Dude, I'm in the same boat as you. I haven't pulled anything of worth. I pulled a waifu trainer, Lucamina. I'll show you the card. Give me a second. Let me find it. I pulled Lucamine full art. I pulled this card from, what was it? Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion. And my wife goes, get rid of that card, sell it immediately. I'm like, it was like the second most, it was the second highest card in that set for Crimson Invasion. I'll show you right here. Give me a second. Let's see if I can, I'll have to scroll down to it, I guess. Yeah, I pulled that card. And my wife's like, sell it. You're not holding that. My wife doesn't like that crap, which I understand. So that's not my cup of tea anyway. Sun and Moon, where are you? It's like when it comes to singles in this set, yeah, it's the second highest chase. So I pulled that one. It wasn't a card that I was looking for or anything. I just happened to have a Sun and Moon pack, and I'm like, I pulled it. So yeah, that was out of like the toughest, most difficult cards or most expensive cards out of a set, that was number 2. I sold it, and the guy I sold it to, I'm like, I have this card, I don't really want it. Oh, this is the card I've been looking for. I'm like, oh boy, please let me get rid of this card right now. And when I told my wife, the guy was like drooling over his table for this card. She's like, yeah, that's why you don't keep these cards. I'm like, yeah, I get it. I get it. It is a nice card, but yeah, it wasn't for my collection. Let's just put it that way. What's good, Billy? I got an amazing deal today. Got a new ETB sealed for $2 from a Black Friday contest. Oh, you won a contest and you got a $2 ETB? That's goated, bro. That's goated. What's up, Caleb? Which card? What you talking about? The card that I pulled right here. This was a Sun and Moon. So if you bought a Sun and Moon Crimson Invasion box. I mean, that's going back further than I have data on right now. Let me see. A booster box of this is still about 450. The ETB is about 160 if it's available. So yeah, it's out there. But it's the top 2 card in the set, and my wife's like, get rid of it. Sell it, sell it, sell it. I'm like, yeah, I know, bro. Right, Andrew? Sometimes it just be like that, man. Nice. My nieces and nephews got me started with Pokemon back in March. Since then, we have about... Dude, that's what's up, Oreo. That's awesome, bro. As long as you take the time to do it the right way, man, and at the end of the day, no, this stuff could respectfully plummet. But at the end of the day, you have to be understanding about that. My father was big into sports cards, and he was the same way. You spend money you think you're appropriately comfortable with handling, and then when you go to sell it 40 years later, you get a quarter of what you paid for it. It kind of sucks. That's the realm that sucks. So you just gotta understand and be careful when it comes time to doing whatever you think is necessary for your stuff. Just that's what you really have to be careful about. $200 for the ETB right now, Paradox Rift. So yeah, it's all fun in games until you actually need the money, and then what's the honest value of it? That's what really matters. Yeah, we can look at Beanie Babies for an example if you really want to go down that road. Beanie Babies, there's $1 million Beanie Baby out there that you can't even sell for $500 now. Like, NFTs are the same thing, bro. I mean, even I was in it. NFTs were huge for a minute there. And, yeah, then they're gone. I remember sitting on conference calls with people that were trying to tell me this NFT that they're making is going to go clean up the ocean. And so if you buy this NFT, they're going to start a project to go fund and clean up the ocean. And how did that go? I still haven't seen that guy keep that promise about cleaning up the ocean. But hey, he said if you buy his NFT, he's going to go clean up the ocean. And he never did. So, like, you just got to be careful. Protect your stuff at the end of the day. So, yeah, don't go too crazy, bro, when it comes to that. So, not sure if this is your wheelhouse, but I see you're pretty good on TCG. Is there a way to see, Mike, what do you mean? Oh, do I sell on TCG? No. Part of my thing, Mike, and I'll tell you right now, I don't do rip and ships. I don't sell any of the products I buy. And I don't have an eBay store or a TCG shop that's selling cards. I'm keeping myself out of that game for the respect and the opportunity to just be able to come online and talk to you guys at all time. So that's where my end is. I don't know if that makes me a better person or not than anybody else. And do I buy from some of the rip and shippers? Yeah. Do I have fun watching their streams? Yeah, just like people would have fun watching this stream. It's the same thing. But yeah, I don't sell cards, if that's what you're asking. I collect. I'm a hobby collector. So Mike, if you ever want to talk, or just hit me up in the DMs, if you sub to me, I'll always message you back. But if you want to just talk, feel free to add me and have any questions. I got you, man. It's not that serious. I'm not some big time streamer that's up higher than you, and then no, if you feel free to ask a question, go ahead. If you got something, you reach out to me. I check my DMs. I've met every comment that's ever been commented to me in the last 15 years of streaming for me. I've streamed in plenty of different platforms and different accounts. But yeah, it's just feel free to hit me up. I got you. I got no problem. I remember being the guy that would ask the questions and not get his answer, and it kind of sucked. So I know that. I know being on that side of it. So if you have a question, feel free to hit me up. I got you. That's it. Buy any cards, we just end up buying bulk. Ooh, buy the card you want, bro. Unfortunately, when Pokemon Fad was happening earlier this year, we couldn't. I get you. It's hard to find product. It really is hard to find product sometimes. Singles going down in price, so if I want to pick up and get graded, not sure if that makes sense. No, it does, Mike. It depends on what It depends on what you're looking for, man. So if you're trying to go on TCG, bro, I would go on eBay for any prices of singles, my guy. Off to bed, man. It's 2 a.m. here. Much love. I'll be back. What's up, Andrew? Hey, man. You have a great day, okay? Thanks for coming by and saying hi. I hope you have a good one. I got you. I hope you have a good one, bro. Yeah, you can go on eBay, Mike. I'm a collector as well. I'm just not. I'm looking for cards that may be worth grading to support the habit. I get it, bro. I'll put it this way, Mike. So is everybody. I think that's the honest truth I can tell you. Everybody's looking for cards that are worth grading. Um, are there gradable cards on Facebook Marketplace? Yes. There's people that rip packs week 1, week 2, week 3 of sets that have no interest in grading cards because all they want to do is recoup some of the money or more of the money that they spent so that they can go back and keep ripping. So there are Facebook plays out there. One of my friends pulled an arguable PSA 10. Did they want to grade it? No. So they sell it on Facebook Marketplace. So you can find opportunities out there. There are ones out there, man. But is it a perfect world? And no? It's not a perfect world. Most vendors, if they have singles on their table, man, most vendors will say, or if you look at them, they're all PSA 9s. Because either they've cracked them out of a slab and put them on their table, or I mean, I can show you, bro. Every time I buy, I'll put it this way, man. Every time I go to a card show, I got them right here. I got all the old ones still because I like keeping them as a reminder. Because you're the exact reason why I keep these around to help people like you, man. So you got old cards that people have, right? The old top loaders, I still have them. I don't use them, but these are cards that I bought in the top loaders, right? They're scratched, they're old, they're damaged. So like people keep them in some vendors keep the cards in the same top loader for a very long time and they look like crap. So it does help definitely to buy new top loaders when you get your new cards just to protect your stuff. Yeah, definitely protect it all. I'm gonna mute my mic 1 second. I need to blow my nose. All right, I'm back. Here we go. But yeah, protect your stuff, man. Anytime you go to a card show, look for those PSA 10s. There's nothing wrong with doing that. My friend does it still to this day. Another one would be, bro, is if you go to a sports shop that also buys and sells Pokemon, sometimes you can find stuff there where they're like, so like let's say like a Game Exchange or Retro Games or like one of those stores that their main focus is like Xboxes and Nintendos and Super Nintendos and PlayStation games, but they also have a section of Pokemon. Not a lot of those types of stores are buying cards to send off for grading. So you might be able to find something in one of those stores' shelves. A local card store that does mainly baseball, basketball, hockey, football, but also will buy and sell Pokemon. My friend found a big win in one of those stores. He bought 3 of the City Mews, 3 of the Ancient Mew promos for $30 before they when they shot up. The day they shot up to 100, he went into the store and he sends me a picture of the Ancient Mews. I'm like, where did you get those? You just spent $300? He goes, no, I spent $90. They were listed it for $30 in the Pokemon at the store. I'm like, man, sometimes you just get lucky like that, bro. So you don't even have to win like a gradable win. Sometimes you can just go to the store where that's around you and you know that they don't, if they put stickers on them, the Pokemon guys in my area, they don't put a sticker on anything, or it'll have the sticker on the back. So you just some guys that actually take the time to do that, you know, so they know market. But some stores don't. What website is this? This is TCG Player Angel. So it can go both ways. It can be at your benefit. It can also hurt you in some ways too. So you just got to take that into consideration. 162, 85. Obsidian Flames booster box is 285 right now. It's fallen a little bit. And then what's the ETB doing from Pokemon Center? Let's see. Pokemon Center PC ETB is $500. Wow, this thing's fallen about $100 in 2 weeks. 450 bid. Oh boy. 500. So this thing, yeah, this thing is right dancing on the line of $500 right now. But yeah, if you guys have any questions or want to chat about anything, feel free. I'm always around. Even if it's a beginner question, if you want to know websites to buy from, I can help you. If you want to just look at different cards that you've had a question on, this thing's ran for so long. It's now 140. This was sitting at $100 for a while. It went up to 150. Now it's traced back to about 140. It'll fall to probably 130 for a little bit before it has another leg up. What are we looking at here? Pokemon Center ETB. Is this really $600 now? Okay, $500. I don't feel so bad. Booster box of Paldea. What are we looking at? Nope. That's Build and Battle. Is it 3? That doesn't count. 380. So it's 380 right now. Had another $20 back. Yeah, Pokemon market's in a little bit of a stall right now. Nothing where it's a scary pullback or anything like that. The Scarlet and Violet era is starting to slow down. There hasn't been a big move in sealed product or singles in a while. The big mover for sealed product was the Paldea Evolved ETB from 100 to 150. That's the biggest jump I've seen in a couple weeks. $90 for a Scarlet and Violet base. 220. We'll call it 225. And then what's the Pokemon Center ETB doing right now? $300. Okay, this is even falling. Scarlet and Violet's down about another $30-ish right now. All right, that is the... Hold on, I need to update that. I just got to update the ooh. Oh my god, why is it not doing it today? I'm just trying to quick update everything, and it's not doing it for me like it usually does. Alright, there we go. We're into the next category. Is price charting good to keep track of my inventory? Collector's better, Oreo. I use Rare Candy, but even Rare Candy messes up. I use Rare Candy a lot of the times for looking at buying and selling on certain pre-orders. That helps. And Rare Candy's got a nice market. It's all card. I believe they only allow card stores in the United States to sell on their platform, so you can definitely pick up some wins there. But yeah, Collector's the one everybody likes. Nothing against Collector. I'm just really not in the mood for paying for something. But a lot of people, if they do buy it, they'll buy it for 1 month and upload everything and then unsubscribe, because they don't. Then you only get like 10 things, or you get 10 scans after that, so you can just chill and scan when you need to. So that's one way to look at it, bro. Rare Candy. It's one of the big Pokemon YouTubers made it in partnership with somebody else. It's an app on your phone. Rare Candy app. Price charting is okay, Oreo. I don't use it because I've found they're off a lot when it comes to certain things you need. But price charting is good. I'll show you. Price charting is good if you like to get into Japanese. So if Japanese, Chinese, this stuff, it's price charting does have it. So like I can look up the new Mega Dream set here, and I can see all the cards in it. You can see everything and what their value is. I'm sorry, you can't see it over here, but yeah, you can see all the new stuff right here, bro. So you can take that into consideration when it comes to all the products or that you want to buy. Yeah, so there is benefits to it. I'm not saying, and I will say the scanner on price charting, if you are a vendor, no, it benefits the vendor, because it's usually a cheaper price. So if you see a vendor using it, no, they're using it for their benefit. And they're trying to get you to... They're trying to pay you the least amount of money possible. Just put it that way, Oreo. So I hope that helps. Yeah, price charting. If you scan on price charting, it's quick. It does work fast, and it's usually pretty good internet connection. But when people use it, they use it for the specific reason that, like, they're comping your cards at a not so expensive value. That's because that's to their benefit. So just keep that into consideration, bro, when it comes down to it. You don't want to... You want to get the most money possible if you wanted to sell. And so that guy on the other side of the table is using it because he wants to save as much money as possible. Yeah, I got you, bro. So you just... eBay last sold is your best bet. Or your best thing to do is before you go to a show, just comp everything out and put it on your piece of paper, whatever you have or whatever you want for it. Saves you a half an hour of standing there watching somebody comp everything out. That is annoying. It takes a long time. Sometimes when they do that, they're like, I'm just putting everything as damaged, and you're like, dude, this isn't damaged. And like, nope, I'm taking it as damaged. I'll give you, it's $100 card, damaged it's 40. I'll give you 20 for it. And you're like, well, go fly a kite. You know, sometimes it happens like that. So you'd better off comping it yourself when it comes down to it. Even if it's PSA 8s or 9s or 10s, depending on what it is. Or just raw singles even. You're better off doing that your work yourself. What's the app called? Rare Candy app. Let me see if I can... I don't know if I can pull it up on my computer. Give me a second. Rare Candy. Buying off... RareCandy.com. Here you go. It looks like this. RareCandy.com. Black Friday deals were the first thing right here, and then you can bid on things. It's not really... They still have some Black Friday... Okay, here you go. So I'll put you onto this. They still have some Black Friday deals up here. ETBs you could buy for $72, which ain't bad. I am a big pre-order guy. I like buying from here pre-order, but I'm staying away from pre-orders right now. I don't trust pre-orders from across the seas because I don't want to get screwed with a scam box or anything like that, because you're never going to get your money back realistically. So I would avoid pre-ordering this. But if you see something you want, like what store has Twilight Masquerade? I don't know if you can see it right there. What store has Twilight Masquerade for $63? None. What card store is selling it for $63? None. They're selling for $75 to $80 in card shops. $200 off the surprise boxes here. That's not bad. $250 off it. Scarlet and Violet base for $227. Let's actually see, because we just did that. Scarlet Violet base booster box is market price. That's not a Black Friday deal. So that's also the other thing. This guy's trying to sell you, oh, here's a Black Friday deal, $227 for a base booster box. Well, realistically, we just saw it right here. It's $225. ETBs for 370. That's not a big deal. Ninetales company I have bought from in the past. They're not scammers. They just do list medium to high, but he does ship well. I got to give this guy credit. He ships very well. Ninetales Trading Company ships very well. So I will give him the shout out. I'm not going to hide the fact that he does do a good job. So that's really what it is. The only deal here is probably the Mega Gardevoir box. I've seen them in stores for 80 to 90 bucks, so 72 isn't a really big deal, but there is stuff out here. A lot of it you can guarantee the pre-orders coming through if you do pre-order something. So, and just know that all these people, I believe, are brick and mortar stores, not some nobody in their basement. So you just have to take that into consideration. But yeah, I bought from the Rare Candy app. I don't mind it. Am I going to recommend it for everybody? No, but the last time I bought from them was when you couldn't find anything when Destined Rivals and Black Bolt White Flare came out. So that was the last time I purchased stuff from this website. No, I actually lied. I apologize. I bought Mega Evolutions booster boxes from this website on pre-order. Their pre-order is slightly close to market. And that was the last thing I bought off this website was booster boxes on pre-order because I don't trust certain people shipping. I've had bad luck with people sending products minty. That's okay, Oreo. I got you. Feel free to always ask. Do I know everything? No. And that's what I like about doing this stream. I've learned so much from doing this stream over the years. From people just showing me. I want to get one new thing out of doing this stream every time, and so far it's been that way. People have been coming in and just dropping gems. What's this sitting at right now? What's that? Nope. So it's about it's still 440. This site is also used to keep track of your inventory. It does, Oreo, but every update, so I will say this, it's not the greatest for keeping track of your inventory because every time I update the app or the app updates, it'll go from, I have, I can't pull them out right now, but I have Japanese cards that are hollows on there. It says I'll show you right now, base set, Gyarados, Japanese hollow. So this card on it, if I can find it in Japanese. Let's see if I can find it. So this card right here on in base set is it's every bit of 15 to 25 bucks. When I put it in Rare Candy app, it said it was a $500 card. I'm like, okay, that's off. And then I scanned everything. I scanned like 500 cards. And I'm like, okay, I'm good. And then I go back on the Rare Candy app after an update, and it's like, oh, your collection is now worth like $10,000. Like, what happened? It like updated it and then gave me 2 extra Gyaradoses in there. So I'm like, is it the best scanning app? No, but there are pros and cons to every single one. I haven't used Collector enough to talk about it. I don't want to talk about something that I don't really have the knowledge on. It's not the greatest app. It has its pros. Its shop is really the Rare Candy app's pros. The scanning capabilities, it is quick, so I do like that. I do like the fact that it works fast. The con is none of them are really pure perfect yet. I'm afraid how long it will take me for scanning 20,000 cards. Yeah, bro, I get that. I did my magic cards. I did 1,000 magic cards that I was scanning to sell, and I scanned my whole collection of just 1,000. It overheated my phone. My phone was red hot after I was done with it. Do you have Lugia GX from Lost Thunder? Let me look. No, I don't have it, but we can take a look at it. Lugia GX Lost Thunder. You talking the rainbow? Which full are you talking? Nice cards, bro. I do not have that. Merc. That is a hot card, my guy. Oh, you're just shopping around? All good, my guy. All good. I'm just going through. We're going through sealed product right now, unless somebody asks to go through singles. I have no problem going through singles because it's just fun to look at new things, whether people are trying to buy them or not. I get it. Lost Origins ETB is sitting at around $140 right now. It's down about $10, so nothing too crazy. What are we doing here for the Pokemon Center? Pokemon Center is 275 right now, so it's down about $5. Nothing too crazy. Lost Origins booster box is sitting in the range of what right now? 650, 645. It's down. This thing's respectfully falling. Nothing too crazy. Pokemon Go has been sitting on a $100 line for about 2-3 months now. What is it doing? Pogo, where are you at? Pokemon Go will always have a special place in my heart. Just for we all played the game. Yet still, this thing will not move off the $100 line. I feel like that's what a lot of boxes are going to do for a while. And these are all, most of these are certified hobby shops, gold star sellers, selling Pokemon Go for $100. There'll be a day when it rolls. And once it moves, it's going to move fast. It's about, what, 30, 50. It's about 60 to 70 away from doing any movement right now. But yeah, people are buying it. I mean, there's 10 sold a day. So it's got about maybe 2 to 3 more weeks of Pokemon Go sitting at the $100 mark before it actually decides to do something. What are we looking at? What's up, bro? I do the whole market. Hey, Coda, how you doing, bro? Dirty Don, I look at the whole market. We just talk market, investment style. What are you investing in? Single sealed 145 is where the Pokemon Go ETB is at. Pokemon Center. So I got a chart. It's got booster boxes, Pokemon Center, ETBs. We've got everything over here. I got stuff you can't see unless you go on YouTube on here. Yeah, shout out to the YouTube gang. Up to 360 subs in 3 months. So we're going hard. Hopefully, this time next year, we go even harder. But yeah, we've been killing it. It's about I've been doing over 100 subs a month on YouTube. Yeah, we're just talking the market. That's it. If you like Pokemon, feel free to hit me with a follow and smash that like button. If you don't like Pokemon, feel free to hit me with a follow and smash that like button and comment, go fly a kite. So thank you for chilling and chatting with me. Your engagement always helps. But yeah, that's it. So if you collected when we were kids like I did, if you got back into the hobby when you're a grown adult like I did, maybe you just have a little bit of fun. That's really all it is. $100 for Astral Radiance. The Pokemon Center one is $160 right now. So and then once we're done looking at all of it, we're gonna look at all of it as a play. Usually each week, I've been doing this chart for 3 months now. I'm the only person out here on TikTok that's doing TikTok investing as in depth as anybody else, or nobody else goes more in depth than me. I've got the greatest chart out here in TikTok right now, and yeah, this is the only place you can get a one-stop shop for the whole entire market without having to spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on, whether it's apps or anything like that, where people require you to sign up with a subscription. I'm just chilling, chatting. If you want to sub to me, I'll send you the link to it. But I don't have a Discord. I'm not selling you rip and ships or anything like that. I just do this stuff because I enjoy it. This is moving north right now for $500. Brilliant Stars ETB is starting to climb again. $500. That's the first one going north. not a lot's been going north right now. Good, my bro. Please, the market has gone down a bit. I see, or is it just me thinking it's going? No, it has. It's cooling down, Coda. I think realistically, the market is going down. Thank you for the GGs, bro. I appreciate you. I don't know how to celebrate. I don't know what that means. Celebrate with a sticker. Thank you, bro. GGs. The market is moving in a direction where it's correlating, but I think really when you think about it, it's probably just for the fact that people got to buy Christmas presents, bro. Now, is that like big brain thinking in any way? No, but people are buying singles right now. A lot of people are still scalping product, but I found so much more product on shelves recently just for the fact that the limits help. And so the market might be cooling down a little bit. It hit my PC ETB collection. Oh, that's tough. I wouldn't be... That's Dirty Don. That's not a big hit in the realm of, like, if you think about stocks, I mean, if you got a big enough stock portfolio, there's swings of 10 to 15 to 30 to 50K in a day, bro. So you gotta... I wouldn't look at that like it's a stock, like it went down 3,000, now it's time to sell. Think about your 5-year plan, bro. Think about your 10-year plan. What do you want to do with the money that is invested in your sealed product? I wouldn't go too crazy looking at apps every single day. I don't have everything on one app. I don't want to do a one-stop shop like that because I know what that's like to check stock market every day. And it can get miserable. So don't do that to yourself, because then the dopamine you get from that is only when it goes up, and then you'll get really miserable and pissy when it goes down, bro. So that's a slippery slope, my guy. That's all I'm trying to say. Is it's not a fun one. So just be careful when it comes down to checking your Pokemon sealed investment every day. I don't look at my chart for everything that I have every single day. I buy and I hold. I know I'm holding it. My conviction's in holding it for long term. When I say long term, at least 3 years, preferably 5 to 10. Thank you for the follow, bro. I appreciate you. If you want to talk or let me know what you're thinking about, feel free to hit me up. Whoa, we got almost over to 2,000 likes. Thank you guys for the likes. I appreciate you. Thank you for all the GGs in the chats, fam. I'm going to hit this button. Thank you for that. I'm not cool. I don't have a big one of those cool what you call it things. Those sound pads. We just got a button we can push. I like that button, dude. I like that too. I saw it in the TikTok shop, and I got it. I put it on my desk, and my kid saw it, runs over to it, and starts hitting the button, smashing it. I'm like, let me just make this a video. So I hit record on it, and then my dog runs downstairs, and my dog starts scratching at it, and then they're both just playing with it, laughing, bawling for like 10 minutes. They're just having a blast. And I'm like, all right, this is going up as the video I'm putting up for this item. So I put that video up, and then the thing did like 2,000 views in the first day. I'm like, that's wild. That the video of my dog scratching at a toy and my kid laughing goes more viral than me trying to put all this work into my Pokemon product and make a real good video. I'm like, so be it. If my kid makes the best video, I'm not mad at that. I love him. I'm not doing celebrations like that. I do. Okay, celebrations Pokemon Center ETB. That's what I was looking at. My heart dropped for a second. I'm like, do I have the right thing right now? 325. What will they restock? Chillin' Reigns booster boxes? No, bro, that's out, bro. That's out right now. Chillin' Reigns not going to be restocking. This is 3 years. Everything restocks 3 years, my guy. I'm doing this when we get back to this part of the market. So we get back to this part of the market because this is what everybody typically has. And I go down here because the first Pokemon Center ETB ever done was the Chillin' Reigns ETB. So it's good to go back this far because I do track a lot of the Pokemon Center stuff. It's healthy to do that. 240. This is 240 now. So when you move back that far, be right back, bro. I got you, bro. Do what you got to do. I'm here. Moving back this far, it's just to keep the market in check. Evolving Skies. What are you doing, Evolving Skies, right now? But yeah, this is... we go back as far as Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield is like the one typically everybody wants to talk about. And going back further than Sword and Shield isn't really useful unless somebody brings it up. Evolving Skies is still at 850 right now in Pokemon Center ETB. The booster box has been sitting 21 to 2200 for a while now. 2200 with rips. I don't know if I trust that. 2300 is what's looking like your first actually minty box on TCG. So we'll leave it at 2300. Evolving Skies. These ETBs though are around 350. Still 350. Dude, I love that name. That's hilarious that you're allowed to have that on TikTok, bro. That's funny. That's awesome, man. That's awesome that they let you get away with that. Let's see what's on the back side of Chillin' Reigns now. Chillin' Reigns booster box is sitting at 450. 475 seems like the market. Anything under that's a win. Chilling Reigns. What are we doing right now with the ETB? It's still sitting at 100. Yeah, $100. And then, if you don't know, the first Pokemon Center ETB ever released was the Chilling Reigns Pokemon Center ETB. It's been, it's down to 170 right now. So it's down about $30. 170. So what we're looking at now, I've gotten the whole market. Do I do battle styles? Do we go back to Sword and Shield? Yeah, I should finish. I got like 5 more to do, guys. We'll be done in a second. We're almost done. We'll take a look at the recap in a heartbeat. We got just a couple left. Let's see. Sword and Shield. Battle Styles booster box is 220. 235. And then the Battle Styles ETB is 85 because of shipping. Okay, so 85. 85. And then this is 235. Shining Fates. Shining Fates is like Pokemon Go in a sense. The ETB does not move. It's still sitting at $100. Nope, it's dropping a little bit to 95. People want to sell this thing. They want to get rid of their inventory. Vivid Voltage. What are you doing right now, Vivid Voltage? Thank you guys for chilling with me. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you. We're going hard right now. Vivid Voltage. Vivid Voltage 250? No, 220 with 35 on top. 235. And the ETB is another one that likes to sit right around $100. So 103 for Vivid Voltage right now. 235. Champion's Path, what are you doing right now? Champion's Path. Champion's Path is sitting at 150 for an ETB right now. 150. Down $10. Nothing too crazy. Nothing too crazy indeed. Darkness Ablaze, what are you doing to us, Darkness Ablaze? Oh, you recommend a good binder? I got you, bro. Yeah, there's... What are you looking for, top loaders or trading card binders, sleeved ones? There's a sleeved one. I recommend this one. I have it right here. I love it. I got 3 to look at, so you can take a look, man. This is a cheap binder that is one of the nicest cheap binders I've ever bought. When you open it, it's a Ravaver binder. It's a zipper side. It's got that clean feel, so it doesn't feel sweaty. It does not feel sweaty when you touch it. Inside is clean too. It is a tight binder. I will say that. It is tight in the realm of, like, you pull your cards out and you put your cards in. They've got a nice tight fit to it. So there's not that, like, loose feeling when they're all jostling around when you turn the pages. This is going to be my Prismatic Evolutions Master Set binder, maybe, unless I buy another one. I've been storing all my Prismatic Evolutions hits and commons in here. So I got my full art page right now on this side here. And then I've got a bunch of my Sun and Moon bulk in here. So you can see, I like it. I do like it. 1 second. I'll get you to my Sun and Moon bulk. This is my Eevee page. I got tons of Eevees. You can tell I like Umbreon. But yeah, here's my Sun and Moon bulk. I can show you my whole Sun and Moon era stuff. Give me 1 second. But yeah, that's the book. Do I have anything else behind the Eevee page? No, not right now. That's one. That's the Ravaver one. My niece loves Eevee. Yeah, definitely a nice one. And it's only $20. That binder's only $20. It's on Black Friday sale. You can get it for cheap. So that one's worth it. The other one I'll show you. I'll unpin this one real quick and I'll show you another one real fast, bro. They also have the Ravaver binder. It's $30, but it's a Pikachu. So you can see it right there. It's the Pikachu binder. I do have a Voltex binder. I'll say the difference is there's not really much difference in Voltex. It's just the feel. It's got that, like, waterproof feel to it, but this is also waterproof, so I don't really know where the difference comes in. But this one does feel a little bit heavier. Opening it, it's got that, like, felty style here that, like, almost makes your hands sweat when you hold it, if you know what I mean. I'll pull it up now. I'll pin it so you can see it. Give me 1 second. Let me go get the Voltex binder. I think I put the Voltex binder in the store. If I didn't, I apologize. Let me see if I put it in here. Did I put this puppy in here? Yes, I did. So this is the one I have. I just pinned it. This actually has my whole vintage... this has my base set, master set in it. This is where I put my base set master set. So I'm missing Shadowless Pidgeot. Everything else is either first edition or Shadowless in this binder. And I'm missing Shadowless Raticate. I'm missing a bunch on this page. But the last update I did, and it's a 60-part series right now on this binder. I've got, I just completed page 1. So I'm working on it. It's the hollows in this set. I have a couple that are base set Shadowless. I have a couple that are just first edition hollows. Yeah, these are all my childhood cards. And then, so like this is, you can see why I told you I liked Umbreon. I have Vaporeon first edition. This is from when I was a kid. Vaporeon first edition, hollow. Vaporeon first edition, non-hollow. Jolteon hollow first edition. Jolteon non-hollow. Flareon first edition. Flareon first edition, non-hollow, hollow. Well, I have them all still. I still got the Eevee down there in the corner. So, like, that's just what I like to collect. My goat right there, my Snorlax, first edition hollow, versus my non-hollow Snorlax. So, it's a work in progress, yeah. Am I 100% there? No, there's my Shadowless Mewtwo. I want to put Ancient Mew next to him. I want to get Ancient Mew and put it here. And my Shadowless Mewtwo there. And I'll show you the Zard. This is my base set Charizard. Perfect front, not a lot of scratches, but the back has got a white chunk. Oh, I'm sorry for hitting the camera. I apologize. I don't think I'll be able to get this out. Give me a second. Pull out my Charizard for you. So, here you go. The front on him is pretty clean. Not deep, no deep scratches. Whitening on this side here just a little. Ready for the reveal? You can see the corner up there. I'll put my hand behind it. That corner, and then the bottom, make this thing like a PSA 4, 5, or 6. If you want to grade Charizards, they say grade them at a 7. If it's a copy that's worth a 7, you can grade it. Otherwise, you're not really getting anything back, and there's more of a chance they damage it. So there's that binder. Let me unpin that one real quick. I'll show you one more binder I got for you. Top loader binder, boom. This top loader binder is actually worth it. I'm really happy with this top loader binder. This is the last one I got. This has got all my modern hits. So when I buy out collections, this is where they go. And you'll see what I mean. So I got my Umbreon sitting in the middle on the page 1. I got my Dark Charizard. I got my other Umbreons up there, the Gold Star Umbreon. Yeah, I'm trying to finish. My goal is to get the other Moonbreon from Prismatic and put it next to it. So that's where it's at. That's what we're doing with that binder. But yeah, we're just big chilling. You need to get 20,000 cards in a binder. I don't think they can help you with that, bro. I don't think there's a binder that can give you 20,000 cards. But if you take your time, you'll be able to do the rest of it. Darkness Ablaze, what are we doing here? Darkness Ablaze is sitting at about 90 bucks right now. So it's coming down a little bit, which is healthy. Nice to see. Ooh, that was terrible. Yeah, we're just chilling. I hope you... Oh, if realistically, I know you need a ton of... I don't know. What do you do with 20,000 cards, bro? Are you trying to sell them? You just... I mean, I would take... If I was like... Here, you get a binder, you get a binder, and you get a binder. Okay, let's all put our favorite cards in this binder. And then trade a bunch at shows or something for cards you do want. You know what I mean? Rebel Clash booster box is at $4.90 right now. That might be your best bet, is just to trade into things you really, really want. I think that's my only piece of advice for you. They're only 7 and 9. I got you. But you don't have to. Okay, so like, I don't know. I was like 8, 9, or 10 when I went to a baseball card show with my father. He took me to a baseball card show. He also took me to a coin show, and that was where he said everybody here is carrying a gun. Put your hands behind your back. Do not put them in your pockets, and do not touch a single table. I'm like, okay. I'm just gonna be as appropriate as I possibly can. You know, like, well, it is healthy to learn. I think a Pokemon hobby is not as like, it's not like Fort Knox like a coin show is. But yeah, you just, you know, you could do what you need to do. Pokemon Center machine was full yesterday. Me and the others got 5. Dude, Match, what'd you get, bro? What'd you get? Don't hold out on us. Don't hold out, fam. Sword and Shield base. I still want that Snorlax. I never got it. Sword and Shield ETB is $130 right now for a base. Booster box is doing what right now? Yeah, you just got to take your time, bro. If their favorite is Eevee, try to complete like 9. I would get, honestly, if their favorite card is Eevee, I would get 2 or 3 of every Eevee. If you can, you've got 20,000 cards. I would get 2 or 3 of every Eevee that they like, so that they can always have one, maybe even 2. And if they have 3, then at least they won't feel bad if they want to trade one day about giving up one of the Eevees, because they'll always have one. So it'll always still be special. You know what I mean? That might be the play. That's why I buy 3 of like, try to get 3 of something, is because if I want to keep one, I want to rip one, and if I want to sell one, then I'm not losing it. Like, I can live with that. That's what's nice about it. You might wanna look into that, bro. Now, am I saying buy 3 Moonbreons at $2,000 a piece? No, God, no. I don't. That's gross. Like, I mean, if you have the money for it, I mean, it's a wise investment. But if you're not strapped like that, you know, just protect yourself. That's it, man. We're good. All right, let's take a look. Let's take a look at the sum of all our investments. Twilight Masquerade is the cheapest ETB out there right now. Surging Sparks is number 2. Shrouded Fables number 3. Temporal Force is number 4. Journeys 5. White Flare 6. Black Bolt 7. Megas 8. No, sorry. Battle Styles is 7. Megas 8. Black Bolt's 9. Phantasmal Flames is 10. Darkness Ablaze is 11. Scarlet and Violet is 12. Paradox Rift is 13. Stellar Crown is 14. Shining Fates is 15. Silver Tempest is 16. There's 16 ETBs under $100 right now. Oh yeah, that's the other thing, Oreo. I wouldn't go like this, bro. If I were you, so I'm guessing a lot of that is bulk cards that you don't care about. So like the commons and stuff like that. Like I still have an ETB of just, this is my ETB of all Sun and Moon commons, right, bro? So what do you want to do with this? Do you want to have them sit here, or do you want, like, you can sell this stuff to card shops. They'll give you a couple cents a card, and so you could sell most of the ones that you don't care about to a card shop, and then you could do it that way. Or you got to get, hold on, I'll pin it so you can see it. The other thing to do, if I were you, you got 20,000, so you can do this. Look at that item right there, bro. Did you see that? Get yourself a 5,000 count cardboard box, or a 3,000 count box, and start sorting them that way. So those are your 2 options. What one piece do I have? I got you, Legend. Give me a second. Here we go. If you know, this is my one piece right here. You see this? What you think? I'm not going to say anything about it. Do you know what this pop is? If you don't, I'll explain it to you. But if you do know what it is, I'm not gonna go crazy. You got the rest of the set. I got the goat from the set, and it's still sealed. So that's my pop. One of my pops. Yeah, I'd put it this way. I don't want to have 100 pops, so why not just collect the one that matters? You know what I mean? What's the word? How much am I charging? I'm not charging. Wait, how much am I selling that pop for? I'm not selling it. I think the last time I checked, that pop was selling for $400. But yeah, Oreo, you can take a look into cardboard boxes. And then for, let's see, ETBs above, in the 200 range, what are we looking at here? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13 of them are in the range of under 200. Fusion Strike, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 around under $500 right now for ETBs. So it's yeah, that's tough. I hope that helps, Oreo. I hope you can find out what you need, bro. Stellar Crown for Pokemon Center. So let's see, sub 200s. 125 for Stellar Crown, 126 for Shrouded Fable, 145 for Pokemon Go, 150 White Flare. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 under $200 right now. You've been very helpful. Thanks again. I'll stop by again tomorrow if you're on. Bet, bro, I should be. Thank you for chilling. I appreciate you. Have a good one, bro. Thank you. You too, man. Have a great one. Knuckles. I can't type a fist bump emoji, and I don't know if TikTok lets me type. So thank you, man. You have a good night, bro. It's been fun. Phantasmal Flames, the sub 400s. Phantasmal Flames, Paradox Rift, Surging Sparks, Lost Origin, Silver Tempest, Scarlet Violet, Destined Rivals, Celebrations, Prismatic Evolutions, Fusion Strike, Paldean Fates. These are all the Pokemon Center ETBs under $400. Then the big boys, the top 5 is Crown Zenith, Paldea Evolved, Obsidian Flames, 151, and Evolving Skies. They're up there right now. Thank you, bro. Fist bump. I got you. Booster boxes. Booster boxes have been flying recently. Couple more under 300 right now. You're under 300. Scarlet and Violet at 225. Journey Together at 300. Battle Styles at 235. Vivid Voltage at 235. Mega Evolutions at 240. Paradox Rift is 240. Surging Sparks is 250. Stellar Crowns 260. Temporal Force is 270. Phantasmal Flames 270. Obsidian Flames is 285. Twilight Masquerade is under 300. Phantasmal Flames is this high because we haven't gotten Wave 2 yet, so don't go too crazy with it. Your sub 500s, Darkness Ablaze, Paldea Evolved, Astral Radiance, Destined Rivals, Silver Tempest, Chilling Reigns, Rebel Clash are your sub 500s. And then last few to round them out. All the way up to, we'll stop at Evolving Skies. That's what feels fair. Brilliant Stars is up to 500. That one shot up over $70. This was the big mover this week. Brilliant Stars booster boxes. Sword and Shield 625. Lost Origins fell to 645. Fusion Strike stayed about the same. And then Evolving Skies stayed about the same. What do you think of Mega Evolutions Pokemon Center ETBs? I'm guessing it's winter. WTER, it's a buy. It is. And it'll move in the right direction. Just give it time. Let people open them. Right now, that's where they're at. They're at 200 and 180. Definitely worth it, bro. I've tried to pick them up. I haven't gotten lucky yet. Nobody in my area on Facebook Marketplace is selling them. Yeah, and I'm not a big let me throw hundreds of dollars at eBay. I bought things on eBay that have came damaged or unfortunately potential scammed, but the sellers made it right, so I appreciate that. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate you guys. So you just gotta, yes, it's definitely a buy long term for Mega Evolutions. Even the booster box is a buy for long term. Booster boxes are the scarcest item out there when it comes to long term value. Pokemon Center ETBs, I'm tracking how many restocks we get on my chart because I want to see how many booster boxes and Pokemon Center ETBs we get restocked. So it'll be interesting to see what comes into play soon with Phantasmal Flames and everything else. But right now, your buys, realistically, you're looking at Prismatic Evolutions, ETBs, or booster bundles, 151 booster bundles, or the collection boxes, the Prismatic collection boxes. You're looking at Destined Rivals, Yeah, Destin Rivals is a win. A lot of packs out there right now for Destin Rivals that are getting put on the market. Mega Evolutions ETBs, or if you can get the Pokemon Center ETBs, those are wins. The booster box for Mega Evolutions is below the pre-order release price. Pre-orders were going for $250, and now they're sitting at $240. So those are still buys, and we just had Wave 2 of Mega Evolutions come out and pump into the market. Phantasmal Flames hasn't gotten Wave 2 yet, so it should fall. Phantasmal Flames, in a month, we might be looking at a $75 to $80 ETB, just off the fact that everybody's ripped the Charizard, everybody's starting to hit the sell button, all the singles. The Charizard finally crashes because everybody's pulled it. One of my friends bought two Phantasmal Flames booster packs at Target because the limit's 2, and he pulls the Charizard in it. He's like, quick, sell. You know, it happens. OP, I don't know One Piece like that, Dad. I'm sorry, bro. I have some One Piece. I'm not a One Piece chart, my guy. I apologize. One Piece is not my cup of tea. I'm gonna be dead honest with you. Dead Pixel. One Piece is not my cup of tea, but I do have some pops. So yeah, that's not my cup. So guys, I appreciate y'all. I'm gonna go chill for the rest of the night. Thank you guys for the likes, and I appreciate all the follows, and thank you for the good vibes and chilling with me. We got over 2,600 likes today. We were killing it for a while, and now it's time for me to get ready to go to bed. I hope you all have a great one. Until next time, Pat.